How's it? Today's Friday, November 10th. There have been a couple obstacles that I actually really pushed through in the last couple days. It's also Big Friday. I got new stuff. No holes in my knee sleeves anymore. No ripped wrist wraps. No more complaining about, well, try not to complain about stuff. But you guys know me. I'm a bit of a Debbie Downer sometimes. I am trying to be a lot more positive lately, and I do think it is helping because today, Big Friday, snatch, clean and jerk, pretty damn heavy today. I snatched 101 3 times. I'm very, very, very happy with that. I didn't have any misses today at all. Even my jerks today went well-ish. I didn't miss them at the very least. And the snatches today at 101 were a little inconsistent, but they were all makes. And that is very reassuring. Because I've been feeling like poop for a couple weeks at this point, and I think that having a day like this is really, really, really helpful for my overall mental state, because today felt like I knew what I was doing, even though it was a little inconsistent. For me, my body feels like it's kind of getting better. It feels like I am at the turning point of where things should be improving, For what it's worth, I have been doing my McGill Big 3 and my hip mobility movements basically every single night when I remember to do it in the morning on my day off, which is like Thursdays and Sundays. I will do it. But I think that adding it in on the evenings right before I go to sleep is super, super crucial. For today's snatches, I went 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 6, and then 101. Usually I do 50 in between 40 and 60, but I don't know what compelled me to do that today. I had a lot of time, but I felt like I didn't need to rush. So I could have done 40 and 50. I don't know why I didn't. Some of these warm-ups are a little bit less good. Like this 80 was not the best. This 90 was a little bit better. I am trying my best to remember to pull with my wrists, like lift with my wrists, and then extend upwards, and then kind of allow the extension to go wherever the bar is going to go. And some of these lifts look like I'm doing that, and some of them don't. This is my first at 101. I do 3 of them again today. Really lucky I made that lift. That's easily the worst one that I did. But 101, 100 itself, I don't think, for sure in the last 6 weeks I haven't done anything even remotely close to this. I don't honestly remember the last time I snatched 100. It might have been at the meet. The meet was that July? June? July? I don't even remember. But that was just at 100. I don't think I went above 100 since before that. Look how happy I am. That was a really, really hard rep. I probably should have missed that lift. Also, look at this. Chris, one of my friends at the gym today, the guy in the white shirt in the back, for some reason he jumped, and he ended up hitting his head really hard on the ceiling. It's on that area that is, the ceiling is a little bit lower by the dumbbells and the GHD, bench. And we all saw it, we all heard it, and we were just like, "Oh, dude, are you okay?" Yeah, he's okay. He's doing all right. After my 101 snatch, moved into my clean and jerks. Warmed up at 60, 100, 120, and then 128. Some of these cleans are, honestly, they're all pretty middling. They're not amazing and they're not super bad. The jerks themselves today were a little bit wonky on a couple of them, but I was very happy to make them all. I was off balance in that one there. Here's my first set at 128. Yeah, my clean, that's kind of how I've been cleaning a lot lately, where I get under the bar and then I'm not quite ready to receive it, so then I do that little double bounce. And it happens, I think, only on this first one, if I remember correctly. I think the other two are a little bit better as far as it goes. Jerk here is a little bit forward. I think it's kind of due to my right shoulder, which I also hit my little guy on the clean here, and that's potentially why I had to re-rack that clean. So after that, these other ones are trying to be a little bit better about it. You can see there, that was a significantly better timing, significantly better positioning. This jerk here, my left hand came off of the bar when I kind of re-gripped it, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to jerk it, to be honest. And I'm very happy that I was able to pull through and execute on that lift, even though, again, my hand was not really around the bar where it normally is. This is my last set here. Best clean by far. Again, I don't know. Pretty middling. I definitely could have done a better job, but given how tired I am and where I'm in the session, it's like I'm 5 for 5 at this point. If I make this lift, I'll be 6 for 6. And that's really, really, really huge for me, because last week was not good. The week before that was a deload. And then the weeks before that were just kind of lighter weights. So kind of getting me into heavy weights and getting me a little bit confident with it is really, really, really huge. After that, I move into my pause front squats. These are supposed to be a couple sets of 1, but just like last week, I did 1 set of 1. I went 60, 100, 140, and then 146. Last week I did my pause at 143. It was a lot harder last week. This rep right here, 140, watch this. Moves pretty good. That was harder than this one is. Take a look at this. I'm very happy with how quickly this moved. Speed was very similar, but 6 kilos heavier. Positioning, I think, was a lot better. So I'm happy with that. Finish off today with pull-ups and then some GHD sit-ups. Again, today was a awesome day. I'm super happy with how things were. There's a lot to learn for how I feel about the snatch, because when I'm looking at the side angles for those snatches, they don't look like the way I do when I'm lifting like 96 or whatever. It feels like I'm already behind the bar when I pick it up. So that's something I'm going to think about and try to address moving forward. I also do want to start doing some shoulder accessory stuff maybe tomorrow, because I think my right shoulder is lacking in stability and stuff. So 7 for 7 today. I was gonna say 9 for 9, but 7 for 7 today. I am super happy. 101 snatch, haven't done that in at least 6 months, so that is a good sign. But hopefully that's a good sign for more to come. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.